The tale of the young explorer. In a quaint village called Willowbrook, there lived a boy named Jack. Jack loved adventures and discovering new places. He spent his days reading about famous explorers and imagining himself traveling to distant lands. His biggest dream was to become an explorer and uncover the secrets of the world. One sunny morning, Jack received a special gift from his grandfather, an old, leather-bound map. "This map has been in our family for generations," his grandfather said. "It leads to a hidden treasure, but no one has ever found it. Maybe you will be the one to discover it, Jack." Jack's eyes sparkled with excitement. "Thank you, Grandpa. I will find the treasure and bring back stories of my adventure." Jack packed a small bag with essentials, a compass, a flashlight, some food, and his journal. He set off on his adventure, following the map's directions. The map showed a path leading through the forest, over a mountain, and across a river. As Jack entered the forest, he felt a sense of excitement and wonder. The trees were tall and the air was filled with the sounds of birds chirping. He followed the path on the map, carefully marking his progress in his journal. "The forest is so beautiful," Jack wrote. "I can hear the birds singing and see the sunlight filtering through the leaves." After a few hours of walking, Jack reached the foot of the mountain. He looked up and saw the steep path ahead. It was going to be a tough climb, but Jack was determined. He started his ascent, taking one step at a time. The higher he climbed, the more breathtaking the view became. "The mountain is challenging, but the view is worth it," Jack wrote. "I can see the entire forest below me." When Jack reached the top of the mountain, he took a moment to rest and enjoy the view. He could see the river he needed to cross in the distance. After a short break, he began his descent, carefully making his way down the rocky path. At the base of the mountain, Jack approached the river. The water was clear and flowed gently. He needed to find a way to cross it. After searching for a while, he found a fallen tree that created a natural bridge. Jack carefully walked across the tree, balancing himself with his arms. "The river is calm, and I found a way to cross it," Jack wrote. "I'm getting closer to the treasure." On the other side of the river, the map showed a path leading to a hidden cave. Jack followed the path, his heart pounding with excitement. As he approached the cave, he noticed it was well hidden behind thick vines. He pushed the vines aside and entered the cave. Inside the cave, it was dark and cool. Jack turned on his flashlight and looked around. The walls were covered in ancient drawings and symbols. He followed the map's directions, which led him deeper into the cave. Finally, he reached a small chamber where a wooden chest sat in the center. Jack's hands trembled with excitement as he opened the chest. Inside, he found a collection of old coins, gems, and a dusty, leather-bound book. He carefully picked up the book and opened it. It was a journal, filled with stories and drawings from another explorer who had visited the cave long ago. "This treasure is more than gold and gems," Jack wrote. "It's a collection of stories and discoveries from the past." Jack spent some time reading the journal and examining the treasure. He felt a deep connection to the explorer who had come before him. After documenting everything in his own journal, Jack carefully packed the treasure and began his journey back home. When Jack returned to Willowbrook, he was greeted with cheers and applause. His family and friends were eager to hear about his adventure. Jack shared his stories and showed them the treasure he had found. "This map led me to more than just treasure," Jack said. "It led me to stories from the past and taught me about perseverance and discovery." Jack's adventure inspired many people in Willowbrook. They were fascinated by his courage and determination. Jack started a club for young explorers, where he taught his friends how to read maps, use a compass, and appreciate the wonders of nature. Years passed, and Jack continued to explore new places and discover hidden treasures. He traveled to distant lands, always with his journal in hand, ready to document his adventures. His love for exploration grew stronger, and he inspired many others to follow their dreams and seek out their own adventures. The story of Jack, the young explorer, became a cherished tale in Willowbrook. It reminded everyone of the importance of curiosity, courage, and the joy of discovery. Jack's journey showed that with determination and an open heart, the world is full of endless possibilities. And so, Jack's adventures continued. He knew that the world was a vast and wondrous place, filled with secrets waiting to be uncovered. The young explorer's journey had just begun, and he was excited to see where his next adventure would take him.